Hello, today we're going to review the Geekoto 77-inch travel tripod. Awesome! The tripod is finally here. So to start, let's take out the box and see what all it comes with. Actually, even if I take it off, I have to say the box feels nice. It's not like a rough cardboard box, but a nice waxy box. It feels very good in the hand, so it'll feel like a quality packaging. Ah, and it comes with a nice pack, and that's all there was in the box. Awesome. This feels like a nice bag with a nice handle on it. Nice, very nice travel bag. Be able to hold it with one hand like this, and assuming you could extend this. Oh yeah, very easy extendable, and you're able to put in your backpack on your back. So very nice little bag it comes with. So far so good. Now let's open this bag and see what comes inside. Okay, so we have one bag with pretty much everything in it. Nicely all in one bag with little bag inside. What else comes inside here? Oh, a 1-inch. This is like a all thread 1-inch screw with a nut in a baggie, and a couple pack of gum. Awesome. Of course, I just drying agent, so do not inhale that. Do not eat it. Do not put it in your mouth. Disclaimer out there. Just kidding. Okay, so keep going here. Let's take this puppy out of the bag. That's all it is. Nice and solid, all put together already. That's nice. You don't have to be putting stuff up together yourself. And here we have a little baggie with an Allen wrench and some documentation outside of the screw that came with. I wish the screw wasn't loose like that. I feel like I'm gonna lose that in the future, but let's leave the complaint for last, huh? Okay. So far this looks very solid, like a solid piece of metal. Nice and soft. Oh, very nice to move. Assuming this is the head here that comes covered with a nice, you feel like a sweat pouch to cover it. I don't know why they would do that. It's not like it has a lens inside or nothing like that, but it feels good. It feels nice and solid. One of the legs come with a pad, I believe. Yep, this is the one for the monopod, and the other two doesn't. Comes nice. Okay, let's open it up. Has a nice clip in here. Once you open it up, it clip to go into the next locking position, and you could lift that up. That right there is an aluminum. Most of the pieces, besides only this thing that covers it, are made out of metal, so that feels good, and I like the color. I have to say, it's a nice. Then again, I picked it, so okay. Well, let's send this puppy up the whole way up, and let's go step by step through it. Today's show has been brought to you by Air. Pure, odorless, and transparent air with over 78% nitrogen and over 20% oxygen. Air is a substance like no other. Inhale it deeply and you bring life to your lungs and to you. Truly. You really bring life to you. Definitely, you will. I promise you. Try it. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and proceed to extend it the whole way down and just see how it feels. Again, moving this, they feel very good, very steady, very solid. Definitely like a solid piece of equipment. Very good quality so far. Over here, The extensions, they're the snap-on type. I like this better than the spinning off because it's just a lot faster to get them to put together. Okay, the whole way down. One more leg. And we are good to go. Okay, you definitely have to expand once you open them up. Make sure that they are completely locked into position, so the tripod is nice and straight and nice and steady also. For a travel one, it actually feels pretty good. Obviously, if it was these legs down here, gets a little bit skinnier because he just gets so tall. But you don't always have to get it to the full extent. So I think that's okay for a travel one. With the legs fully extended, this, and only the first, or just the way it comes with the first one fully extended. This is about just short of 6 feet, so probably around 70 inches high or something like that. But let's go ahead and go through step by step. So over here we have a screw on to get this to go up and down. Okay, very nice. Very nice and smooth, and you just tie it back in place whenever you like it. There is a second one. I believe this is to extend it even farther. Yep, and that's how you get the 77-inch out of this, is by extending fully the two middle tubes on it. But I don't really need it that high for me for every day, so this is good enough. This will get the camera just about eye level for me, which is about 6 feet high. If we keep going over this, we have a few different knobs here. First, this one, the smallest one of the three. That one gets you to pan the whole tripod. So if you're recording video and you want to pan and move very steadily, it feels very solid. I actually do like that a lot. And then you tie it back in place to lock it. This side here needs a little bit tighter, but once it does, it very lock in place. Then we have the big knob. Let me turn this around a little bit so you guys see it. This is the biggest one. Let's go ahead and twist that one out loose. And when that one loose, we get the board joint. So this tripod has a board joint to handle the camera in surf. And with this, you're able to move the camera in any position you want, including, this is something very nice, a completely vertical. So now if you want to shoot vertical down from here, you're able to put it in. It has a nice knob, a nice cutout to be able to go down the whole way. So that's a very nice thing about this tripod. I do like it. To tie this back up and make sure that it's level at the top, it does have a little ball at the top, so you could look on it and verify that it's completely level before you tie this up. The last one, I'm assuming is for the quick release, which is not so quick, but then again, the camera don't need to be come out of it that often. You lose that up and it comes right up. So here we have the piece that you attach to the camera with the camera screw. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. If you guys can see, it has nice little rubber mat here, so whenever you put the camera, it doesn't slip. On the other side, you could tie it up with a dime, but you could also just include a little wire to tie it. So very nice indeed. I'm gonna put it back in place. You put it back in place. It does only go one way and lock back in place, and you're able to tie it in, and that feels pretty good. One good thing about this tripod, so whenever if you put a heavy camera on it, or if you're outside and it's windy, it has this nice hook. Let me put it this way so you see it. Nice hook, so you can put some weight on it and put more center of gravity into the tripod so it doesn't move. So you could just hang it back. In this case, I have my backpack here with me, so I'm able to just lower it, put my bag in there. And if I need more weight, I could put more heavy stuff on my bag, and that way it will keep it nice and steady without going anywhere. Very nice. In addition to the standard tripod way, this tripod comes with two other modes that I really like, and it actually was some of the reasons why I actually selected this tripod. One of them is monopod. I've been wanting a monopod for a while, so why not get it, monopod with the tripod? And the other one is to be able to invert this rod and put it underneath, so you could do really some cool shooting or something lower to the ground. So let's try that really quick. Now, to turn this into a monopod, we take the one of the legs, if you see, is the leg that has the mat on it, and you're able to spin it off. And once you take this off, we don't need this portion for now. You just connect the two pieces together. But here's the trick. These are both female size of a screw, so we need a screw to go in that is our thread. Hey, remember that screw that we saw in the little baggie? Let's go get it. And here it is, the little screw from the little baggie. So now all we have to do is put the screw in here. So there you go, now you have a nice monopod. Now this strap is very useful because now you can, if you have to use both hands, your monopod is there, it's not going anywhere. Or you can just hold it and get nice steady shot with just one hand. Very nice. Now, for the other things that you can do by detaching this, so let's do that next. Put this away. We put the leg back on to the tripod. So again, just put it in and screw it on. Now, with the tripod back in place and completely open, you take the top rod and you invert it and you insert it in the middle from the bottom up. When you do this, keep in mind there is a little plastic gasket that you don't want to push out and then lose in case you're outside or something. And now you can tie this back up. Now, just like that, now we have a inverted tripod, so we could put the camera and take nice recording from something lower to the ground, directly out or directly onto the ground. Very nice. In this mode, you could also just open the leg some more and get even lower to the ground. I really do like this setup, so very nicely. The tripod also comes with a couple little baggies. One of them has the manual and some literature, and the other one also has, it comes with the Allen wrench to adjust the legs, the little clips on the legs if the screw that goes on the side ever gets too loose in there. You're able to tie them up with this included Allen wrench. I wish Allen wrench was tied into a tripod insert somewhere so I don't have to risk or losing it. And also an North thread 1 inch or so screw with a wire nut. But for now, I'm gonna put in the baggie with the Allen wrench and keep it in my backpack and try not to lose it. Okay, and that's all for our review of the Geekoto 77-inch tripod. If you like it, please give us a like and consider subscribing for more reviews on gadgets of all kinds. Thank you very much. Have a good day.